Okay, so here's the canvas we're going to be creating tonight, and let's get this little cord out of the way real quick. The canvas we're going to be creating, and you can see there's a lot of really vintage looking element on there. The black ceiling tile stencil. This is just gorgeous. I love it. And I've been a bit obsessed with using trims lately to work as layering. So, and I have some really yummy trims from Fly Unicorn. You have to check them out. I've already done the prepping. I have already cut the paper, and I distressed the edges, and I put chipboard on some of it. And I put the chipboard on some of this. So let me change my angles a little bit. Is it better? Hopefully you can see everything now. Hopefully. Okay. So what we're going to be doing is that I am going to paste the paper on my canvas first, and let me make it higher so you can see more of my desktop surface. See? Messy, okay? And I put chipboard on some of the backing here, so I can create some dimensions and get them going. And first of all, I am going to paste down the piece that I'm going to be using as the layer that's the closest to the canvas, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and apply model and paste and every yummy things like that. And let me put this paper on my background first though. I should be doing that. Totally forget. The medium I'm using is 13 Arts acrylic gel medium. I have used their gel medium in tube form before, but I've never used them in this top form. And oh my gosh, let me tell you, this is so yummy. I love this gel medium. It has the volume, that body, so it can hold really heavy stuff like metal and resin embellishment, and also not too heavy, so it's spreadable. Unlike my other gel medium like golden and my super heavy one from Liquitex, they're like too heavy, so they're not really spreadable. But this one, let me tell you, it's so yummy. Probably my favorite gel medium now. I'm gonna be using this a ton. I just got it today and I love it. Love it. I'm gonna put it on there. That, and it dries really quick too. Like the heavier ones, it dries pretty fast. Okay, like such. And then I'm gonna put this on there so I can reference to my original one. I'm gonna put more down here. And this one will be, I will be layering it like something like this, okay? It's kind of different than the original one because, you know, I feel like change it up a little sometimes. Something like that, okay? Because I want the focal point to be on here, and this layering just adds a little bit of more interest to it. So I'm gonna paste this piece of paper down to the background real quick. If I'm getting too quiet, let me know because I'm using the microphone on my webcam, and I don't know the quality of it, if it's like really nice quality or if it sucks. So let me know if I get too quiet or too loud, alright? Okay, I'm gonna put this down like such. Now it comes to the really fun part. Oh, by the way, I did not tell you the paper. What paper it is. Silly song. I need to tell you because I love this paper collection. It's the new 7 Dot Studio paper collection. I kind of forget the whole collection's name, but you can see this collection really easily from a store because the whole collection has the blue and black color theme. It's so gorgeous. I love this paper. So make sure you check that out as well. Alright, Now I'm going to be using this really yummy ceiling tile stencil. I believe it's from Crafters Workshop, if I'm right. And I am going to apply some stencil here and there. Again, like I said, because I really wanted the, as you can see, I go kind of minimal. I went really minimal on texture paste. Unlike my other projects, I just go crazy on texture paste sometimes. And this one, I went really, really minimal, because I want it to act as a accent, and I don't want it to take away the focus from this beautiful vintage part right there. So I'm just going to apply texture paste around where my embellishment might be. And let me take my palette knife. This is really cheap modeling paste from, I don't remember, it's Hobby Lobby or Michael's. It's really cheap. It's only like $3 a tube, which I think is super affordable. Save the headaches of myself making my own modeling paste, because it's just as cheap. Okay, I'm just gonna put a bit of it right here, and I'm not gonna apply it too thickly. I just want a little, so it doesn't take too long to dry, and it all still has that beautiful texture. See how beautiful the texture is. It's gorgeous. I noticed my camera is a bit off. Let me straighten it better. Okay, so see, it's so gorgeous. I love the ceiling tile design. Really, really art deco-y, you know. See, the details comes out perfectly. And I'm going to use some sprays to spray the surrounding areas too, just to add that a bit more of texture instead of, you know, using texture paste. That's a mistake. I put some texture paste on top of my background paper there. Okay, I'm going to spray it with some black color spray, whatever brand you want to use, because, you know, they pretty much look the same. As long as it's a dark color that matches the paper. Whoops. Well, this is nice. It apparently has clogged on me. So guess what? We're gonna do it another way. That's okay. We are smart crafters, right? Let me take a brush or stippling brush. Okay. And I'm just going to do this. If I can't spray, then I am going to do it like I'm applying ink. If you have sponge, by all means. I don't have a sponge handy at my hand right now, so I only have this thing. See, it's kind of annoying. I don't like when when they clog up on me like that. If your Glimmer Mist clog up on you, the best way to do it, I'm going to show you this way first, and I'm going to change to another darker color one because I don't want to waste time. But what you can do is that take your nozzle off, because most of the time it's the nozzle that's causing the problem, okay? So take your nozzle off and soak it in warm soapy water for, I just do it, this is pretty ugly, but that's okay. I just soak it for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and usually it will be alright. But if it does not go back to the better original state, then you probably want to clean up this thing as well, okay? Or soak it longer. That usually solves most of the clogging problem. I'm just going to use the Delusion one because it doesn't have any glimmer in it. It wouldn't clog anything. Now I have made a big mess here, which is fine, because everything mistake always gives you surprising results, and it usually is really good looking result, and I love it. Okay, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and paste down the layering paper. I'm gonna put this one right there because I think it can cover some of the mess I created right there. Okay, and we're gonna quick heat dry it first. Hi everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm drawing my canvas, so I'm looking at the chat. Hi Barbara, hi everybody. Oh, I'm so excited. Ask any question if you want to. I'm happy to answer all of it. If I see it. If I don't see it, and if Alda can't answer it, she will text me, so everything will be okay. Alright. Like that. Okay. And I'm gonna use my I wanna use my gel medium to do that too. I don't wanna use my hot glue to do that. Okay. I love this gel medium, and I can go on and on about how much I love it. It's so yummy. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Gorgeous product. I love anything that has the body to it but still really spreadable. That means it's a really nice product. Okay, like that. And I'm probably gonna put this one right here. Okay. Like this. Apply it as thin as thick as you want, doesn't matter. All it matters is that just make sure you don't pull them off, okay, before they dry. I mean, like, you don't pull them off immediately after you put it on, because if you do that, then you have to reapply it. Okay, and this one probably gonna go here. Let's do that. Apply it kind of thickly. It'll help this go on better, and it will dry really fast, so don't worry about it go too thick. I'm gonna add more here because these are chipboard, so they're pretty thick. It's kind of hard to adhere them down if you don't use hot glue, but I don't want to use hot glue on this. Okay, now it's good. And now what I'm going to do is that, as you can see, it's already a bit different. That's okay. Totally okay. Doesn't have to be the same. I'm going to use some really, really yummy trim. Look at this. So pretty. So yummy. And I have this applique in my stash. I don't know where I got it, but it's from a trim, and I cut it up to appliques. I'm sorry if I can't tell you where I got it, but I just love this kind of flowers. See those trims? I love Venice trims. Favorite stuff. So pretty. And I'm sorry for my dirty hands. Inky hands. Get your hands inky. And I'm just going to cut out an area and then put it, I'm gonna say like there, just to make it look better. Just to add a bit more of the texture. Okay? Like such. See? Accents, right? Accent your page. And I'm gonna use hot glue for this. I'm just going to apply a thin strip of hot glue, like that. And put it on there. Watch your fingers though, because crafting is a really dangerous activity. I have burned myself numerous times, and it's not fun. Not fun at all. And when I tell my boyfriend I got burned by crafting, he just laughs at me, you know. They don't understand. They don't know crafting is dangerous. Look at the scissors. They're sharp, right? Hot glues are hot. It's dangerous. Okay. Like that. And I'm going to cut out one more piece of this just to use as some other accents and applique and things like that. Look, I'm going to cut it like this and use it as an applique. Like this. I like to stretch my trim. I don't like to buy the trims that cannot be cut, used as appliques, because I feel like I didn't, you know, I didn't get the full use out of it. I like the trims that I can cut them apart and use them as individual elements. I love those kind of trims the most. Alright, and I'm gonna now use a chip piece from Creative Embellishment. I love this flourish. Ah, get out please. Look. Isn't it detailed? Isn't this gorgeous? So pretty. I'm gonna cut it, okay? Now, like that. I know you now feel really bad for the strippy, but it's okay. It will be put into really good use, so don't feel bad for it. And I'm gonna put one piece right here. It looks good, like this. And I'm going to use this top one. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but probably somewhere around here. Okay, like that. And I'm gonna use my hot glue to do this, so it dries faster. Like that. Really careful though, because it's pretty intricate and you don't want to burn yourself. Ouch. As a crafter, I'm pretty sure your skin is getting really thick from the burning of hot glue, so it's okay if you get burned once or twice. It just makes your skin thicker. And I'm gonna apply hot glue to this piece as well. Really stuck down those really intricate parts like right here, because you don't want them to come off later, because they will, and they will warp and they will probably even fall off. So really glue down those most intricate parts, okay? Which everything you're using, either chipboard or cut cardstock, just make sure you glue down every intricate piece of everything. Okay, and now I'm going to paint them black instead of paint them white, because this whole canvas is black and blue and gold. Alright, so I'm gonna use this spray, and I'm gonna just use my handy dandy brush to brush on the color. I don't really, you know, I'm not even going to spray them black. See, it's immediately turning to black, which is pretty good. Okay, let's do that. Color it really nice and well. I am not a precise colorer. I never really color within the lines because I really don't care where the color goes. Wherever it wants to go, it can go there. It just makes everything looks better and looks handmade. Enabler. Well, you're not under a good influence in this group right here. We're all enablers. We are not going to tell you save your money, don't buy product. I just went to Michael's today and I bought a lot of stuff, so I already feels really bad. One trick about trims though, if they get really warped and get stuck together like this, don't have their original shape, like this one, you can see the little tail is folded over. Just use water. I do that a lot. I'm pretty sure everybody knows it, but I'm just gonna mention it anyway. See? Now it's all good. Just use water, wet it, and it'll be all good. And I'm gonna apply this beautiful applique that I cut out right here to accent the chipboard so it's not so boring. Because I don't want a plain old chipboard to be there. I want something to go with it. And it's going to be this beautiful shabby trim. See, it already looks pretty nice, and it's so different from this one. But that is totally okay. And now let's play with flowers. Favorite part. I am using two kinds of flowers tonight. Not like normally I'm playing with flowers like crazy, but this time it went a bit late on flowers. So this one is the Prima flowers, and this is the black and white, and this like tissue paper. It's so yummy. I have never seen flowers with this kind of texture before, so I'm in love with this. It's really fun to play with, and you can color it to whatever color you want. So I love. Okay, I'm gonna take one of this and another one of this. Two of this yummy tissue paper flower. Well, they're not that thin though. They're pretty thick, so it just kind of reminds me of tissue paper. And this is the Manor House Creations flower. I love their flowers, by the way. Their flowers are gorgeous. I have a whole drawer full of their flowers, okay? That's how much I love it. I'm going to use two of those smaller ones. Look at this color. It's gorgeous gray, but has a little tint of blue reflection to it. I know it sounds weird, but it is so pretty. I love it. Love it so much. And I'm just going to place those flowers around because at last I want this gorgeous fountain to be the centerpiece. You can see. Okay, I want this to be my centerpiece. So, and I want it to be right here. So I'm going to place a flower around this gorgeous fountain. It is Prima's Shabby Chic Treasure ink with balm one. Really, really pretty. Love. Big love. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste it down. And remember where you want your centerpiece to go. So you don't place everything on top. I mean, you don't place everything, you know what I mean. Like too scattered around. Like you don't place them like that, okay? And I want to use this beautiful applique. So I'm going to put it on top of that flower. I want to layer my flowers layer by layer. It's always a good thing to have many layers in your work. I love the look of layering, but I am not that good at layering paper yet. I wish one day I can learn a trick of layering beautiful papers. Okay, just place the flower, like I said, again, around the center area where you want your sentiment to be. It's leaking glue. It's not nice. It's kind of dangerous, right? Crafting's dangerous. Okay, like that. I'm gonna get these glues out of here. See? Our flowers are already in place. Okay? And I am going to now use some of my black glimmer mists, and I am going to paint around some areas to kind of darken the background paper a little bit, because right now you see how this background paper here, they're so darkened, and this layering paper, they're really light in color, and it doesn't really fit together, right? So I'm going to darken those layering paper a little bit, just a tiny bit. Doesn't matter how you do. I'm just going to splatter some paint. Okay, splattering is always a really nice way to add texture and color to a project. Sometimes when you splatter and you don't like the splattered look, you can go ahead and paint the color out. Let me show you what to do. So if I splatter some here and I don't like it, I'm just going to paint the color out a little. So now it has a nice color cluster instead of a splatter. I do that a lot, and I do this technique intentionally too. Sometimes if you want layers and layers of color, just do some splatter of different colors and you just paint them out, and it will give you really nice color layering effect. Okay, I'm gonna give it a really quick heat dry, and I'm gonna look at the chat and see if there's any question. And we're talking about being messy. I should be bringing my project to kitchen when I do my project, because I just get the ink everywhere. My desk is really, I don't know if you can see it. It's white color plastic desk, and the area around it without my crafting mat, they're all like colored with glimmer mists. It's so messy. I shouldn't be doing it. I should protect my desk, but oh well. The damage is already done. So there's nothing I can do now. I'm just gonna make it even dirtier. That's what I'm gonna do. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think this part needs some texture. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my my stencil real quick. Okay, and I'm going to put more texture here because I really think this part is empty and I don't like it. I don't take emptiness well. So let me add some texture real quick to here. Which part? This part. The dainty detail part. Alright, like that. And now I think it looks better. It looks tons better. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray some of the pattern on top of here as well, because everything here, they are a part of background even though they have layer, because my focal point is going to be this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spray some black color paint on them here and there. And where's my spray? Right here. Do it really, really lightly. Okay? Ever so lightly. Don't go crazy. Do not go crazy on this. And I'm gonna put some right here too, just so this little area have some texture. Or if you want to, you can stamp this part right on there. I'm gonna do that to show you this technique. You can stamp it on there so you don't waste your ink. See? Just adds a little texture, doesn't matter, but every detail counts. Every little detail counts, okay? And you can even put it on your trims. It gives you, you know, you don't know where it's gonna have ink, so you kind of grunge this trim up a little, like that. See? Now it blends in with background better, and I'm going to dry this real quick because I don't want it to be wet and my hand smears it everywhere. I should be wearing gloves tonight. Look at my hands. And that's part of the reason I don't do manicures. I always get really inky hands, and whenever I get manicures, you know, the nail polishes are ruined with sprays or whatever, or paints. So I always just don't do manicures. And I can't help but, you know, try to peel them off. It's just kind of something that I like to do, just peel things off. Really weird, huh? I know. Okay, this is Inca Gold, and this is in color yellow gold. You can buy, there are so many colors of it. You can buy whatever color you want. They're blue, purple, green, red, yellow, silver, browns, whatever color you want. Like, so many colors, and I love this product. It's beeswax, so you're not going to be allergic to it. I used to use the Robin Buff. I think that's the name for it. I love the product. It's so pretty, so gorgeous. But for some reason, I am really allergic to it. I used it once and twice, and I got so, like, really, really bad skin rashes. So I gave them away, and I was kind of sad because I thought there's no other kind of this kind of Robin Buff product out there now. And then I found Inca Gold. That was like 1 year, 2 years ago, okay? And I found Inca Gold, and I was like, oh, this is lifesaver, crafty saver. So I got pretty much every color of Inca Gold and start using them like crazy. Now right now I'm just putting on this gold on some areas to make it look more vintage. Can you see how beautiful this gold looks on black? The March kit, like I said, it's a gold and black combination. It's gorgeous. If you like gold and black, you're gonna love the kit. Just put it here and there. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't need to have any rhyme or reason. You can put it on top of your modeling paste to bring out the texture. See here? See how gorgeous it looks? Have really nice Art Deco-y feelings to it. And on top of your chipboard if you want to. Go crazy with it, because it can never have enough of gold. And it's not paint, so it's never going to be so opaque that you hate it. It's always going to be that kind of light accent look. So I love it. And you can see me spraying some water because I got it like a long time ago and it's really, really dried. So I just spray water to it. And it works the same. You know, it's beeswax. It's okay. And if you don't want to spray water, you can spray alcohol. You know, whatever liquid can dissolve it. And we're going to put some at a corner. Just to frame it a little. Okay. I'm going to put more. This is not gold enough. But the one thing about Inca Gold is that if you put water and then you rub on it and then you want it to be, you want to layer on a color and expect it to become more vibrant, it's not, because it has water. You're going to rub it off. So wait for this to dry and then go over it, because right now it's too wet. You're not going to be able to build up the color. Instead, you're going to rub more color off. So that's a tip if you do what I do here. Put water in your Inca Gold if it's dried. I love this product. So yummy. Oh, so beautiful. Alright, now I'm going to put more here and it's dried here. I'm going to really build up the consistency. I mean the vibrancy, the consistency. See? Really pretty. And I'm going to add more. I'm sorry about this mess on my table. More here. Okay? And probably I'm thinking some on the trim. Why not? Just get it everywhere. Make it look like it's an accident, but it's not. It's on purpose, okay? I just went trigger happy with this Inca Gold right here. So I just put it on everywhere. Okay, and now what you want to do is that you're going to take your centerpiece, okay, and you're going to put on top of the flowers. So see how it just suddenly becomes background, and right now you feel like this can be actually a piece on its own, you know, but because I like to add things, I'm going to put a fountain right there, and now the flowers just blend in, kind of blend in to the background. Do not use your hot glue for resin embellishment. I said it so many times. I cannot stress it enough because they're going to come off. I'm going to use fabric tack, or you can use gel medium, but you know, it takes kind of long to dry because you need a lot of gel medium since it's a relatively bigger piece. So I'm just gonna add some fabric tack to the back, okay, and put it on top of there, like so. Now you have to kind of wait for it to dry before you move it around, because it dries pretty fast. You know, we all have fabric tack, but if you move it around right now, if you paint on it, you might move it and it will be off center. Since it's centerpiece, you want it to look semi-perfect at least. And I'm going to use this sentiment. This is Moment. It's from Prima. I have some Prima metal sentiments laying around here and there, so I'm just using them sometimes just not to waste them. And I don't even know when I got them. I just have so many sentiments laying around here and there on my desk. Probably one day my package got broken apart and all the sentiments just fall out and landed on my desk. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, and now I'm going to show you the technique I was talking about, how to add the really textured and vintage look with glitter. Glitter, yes, glitter. Can glitter be vintage? Yes, it can. Look, this is the Prima Art Sugar Black Color Glitter. And if you look at this, you will notice it does not have the crazy shine to it, which I love. I love glitters and I love pearls and micro beads and whatever, but I don't really care about those extremely shiny glitter because I am not this shiny glitter person. Okay, if you are, it's totally fine, just personal preferences. So what I'm going to do with this really gorgeous black glitter is I'm going to use gel medium. Okay, so I'm gonna take a brush. Let me wash my brush real good first. It's full of black ink. Okay, good. And I am going to brush this gel medium onto some places, and I will show you how it shows on top of the resin later when it's dried. It will be so beautiful on top of resin, and of course my camera is not going to catch the texture, but if you do it on your own, use this fine glitter. Don't use a thick glass glitter or bigger particles ones. Use really fine ones like this Art Sugar from Prima ones, you know, because the other ones don't have that kind of effect. So what you want to do is you take your gel medium, apply it on some places. I'm going to do it on this white flower first, and while this is drying. And if you do it on this black flowers, it will not be so obvious on the camera, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to apply it on this tissue paper type flower right there. Okay. I love this glitter. So fine. The texture is amazing. And if you want to, you can blend it with your gel medium and just apply it that way if you want to. And I'm gonna show you that too. So just take your finger if you don't mind to get really messy. See, it's so fine. I love touching it. So such a nice texture, and it kind of disappears in your fingers because it's so fine. Just sprinkle them on there and use your brush to pat them down. Don't move it around, okay? Because you're going to make the brush strokes in between this glitter. So just pat them down really gently, really nicely. And if you are going to look at it in person like I am, you can already see this gorgeous distressed look that it has. Again, sprinkle it on here. And unlike other glitter, it's so fine. It doesn't go anywhere and create those big mess, you know. I love it. I love it. And pat it out real good. If you think you put too much, just scoop it up. Oh. Just scoop it up with your brush and you will be fine. And I'm gonna peel this up because I don't want it to become one layer. I still want it to have different layers. Okay. Oh, I love that look. So pretty. So pretty. And now this is pretty much dried. I'm going to show you what it looks like on this because it looks gorgeous. And I'm going to show you the technique with glitter and gel medium together because that creates beautiful, beautiful effect. Let me find my stamping block. I should have taken it out before I started. I totally forgot about my stamping block. It's another good use for a stamping block. I don't use it a lot, so I use it to mix paint. Okay, just put some of your gel medium on there. You don't need a lot. Like that, okay? And then take your glitter. I'm going to, night Jennifer. I'm going to sprinkle it on there. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. You can add as much as glitter, a little as you want. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to add quite a bit. And just mix it with your brush. Okay. On a stamping block. You know, this is not what stamping block is for, but hey, since you have it, why not use it? Alright, and now just paint over your resin embellishment. I'm going to paint one side only. And then just kind of scatter some to the other side. But I'm going to go really heavy on one side. And the other side will be going kind of lightly. Okay? Do this. And you can do it, go over your trims if you want to. Or go over your paper. Because it adds texture. Because the fine sand texture of this glitter is going to add a really nice vintage texture. So go over whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It just adds a beautiful look to it. And as long as you don't add too much, it doesn't become a glitter paint, you're fine. It's not going to be opaque. It just adds that gorgeous texture. That's all it's going to do. Okay? I'm going to wipe this off real quick because I have OCD. I cannot stand my stamp or my stencil to have paint on them for more than 2 minutes. So I'm going to wipe it out real good. And you can see how nice it looks on this resin embellishment. And it's really different from black paint because paints are usually more runnier than this, or if you use thick paint, they're really opaque. Okay, and they're going to add all those opaqueness to your resin embellishment, which we don't really need, right? My computer just went to sleep. That's okay. And so now we're going to dry this real quick, and I'm going to apply the final layer of this Inca Gold, okay? Because I don't want to disturb those gorgeous, gorgeous black glitter on there. Thank you. Hi. I didn't say hi, Karen. I really wish you can see it better in person because, you know, the streaming can only be this quality. But if you see it in person, it's so nice. I can just ramble about it a whole day. I love it. Okay, so now take your Inca Gold. I'm going to add some water to it. It's dried. Okay, and just rub on your resin piece. Don't rub it too hard. You only want to highlight the raised part. You don't want the color to get into the part that's not raised, the recessed part. You don't want that. Like this. See? So pretty. So beautiful. I love it. I'm going to wrap some on my trims too because I can and I love it. See? You love it? It's so quick, right? It's the quickest class I've ever done. I probably should plan it for a longer time, but it is so quick and it's finished. And it's only what, 41 minutes. I am so fast today. Next time, I promise you I'll bring you a longer class. I did not think of how short this class will be, because when I create this one, it took me 2 hours. So I totally forgot, you know, when you copy a work I already created, it takes less time. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you like this. This is so much fun to create, and I just had so much fun playing with those Inca gold and the glitter, and the trims are so pretty. So make sure you check out Flying Unicorn store, the Ustream tab special, to get the glitter, Inca gold, and everything else. This is the comparison. Looks pretty different. This one is more distressed, more vintage than this one, definitely, because I made a boo-boo on this part, because my paints are, my gummy mist is clogged. But it's okay. Just unclog your nozzle. It will be good as new. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You guys are so nice, making me blush. And see, I did not cut off. My internet did not cut off this time. My strategy worked. My strategy definitely worked. I'm going to be doing this whole time now. This is a good idea. Yay. I'm happy, happy, happy. I did not say hi to everybody, but now I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. It means a lot to me, and you know, after every time I have to cut off and you guys are still here, I am so happy. It really, really means a ton. And if you create accounts like this, you can always add more to it, you know, if you want to. Add some micro beads, add some flakes, mica flakes, and I will be making some unit tip videos on some really cool techniques that you can use with the product that you can get from Flying Unicorn store. For example, sneak peek, micro beads. I have a lot of ideas for it. I am going to make a video for it, and you will love it. I promise you, you will love it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, thank you. Mwah! Good night.